All right, we're back with Crisis and Chill, and we have a super cool list today. I'm playing some Corvus Black Order. My friend Dave, aka Utility Cookie, you may know him, has been a large Black Order fan for many years, and he's been excited about the buffs. He sent me this list. I've been playing it. It's extremely fun and maybe a little toxic, but I made a couple edits to it just to match my preferences, and I call it Oops All Death Decrees. So we got Zemo, Clea, Corvus with the Reality Gem, CGR, Jugs, Sif, Nebula, Proxima, Spectrum, and Thanos. Thanos is now cut. I just didn't know what I wanted to cut him for. So the new build has Black Swan without the gem in it. Because I want a third affiliated model that can score sometimes. My opponent is a gentleman that I found in the LFG channel. I've never played him before. He was super nice. This game actually ended up being a really great game, so that's why I'm putting it on the channel. And he's actually playing Weapon X. So we've got Maverick, Honey Badger, Domino, Deadpool, Panther, Chosen the Best, X-23, Weapon X, The Man, Toad, Okoye, and Fury. So we get to see double new stuff. We get to see new Corvus stuff. We get to see new Weapon X stuff. Obviously, the leadership's been fixed. Health buffs also for a lot of their models. It's also even better because I lost Prio and I got put on double wide pay to flip. So this was already going to be a pretty interesting game. It's like the opposite of what my list wants to do, and I can't even like veto the obvious choice. Again, because I feel like Map D is the highest skill expression in the game, I'm going to play Strike Team instead of Madman. And then he gets Evidence and Skrull out of my list. He ends up taking Skrull, I think because he wants to play 20. Because he can play 7 models. So I end up playing this, Zemo, Clea, Corvus, CGR, and Proxima. Again, my list, Thanos needed to be a third affiliated model, so my list is a little scuffed because I really didn't want to run CGR here. As it's going to be hard to score. But we're going to let it rock. This is my first game with new Clea. We bring Blood Despair, the leadership, Baron, just to get Zemo in the game, and Patch Up and Recal. Patch Up and Recal are broken cards that should be banned now. Corvus leadership has been really great. It's been much better than I was expecting it to be after reading it. And then Blood to Spare can get pretty crazy with CGR clapbacks. So if like one of your models dies, you could just like crack them on their own turn with like Death Decree. It'd be pretty bad for them. Mothership feels worse, but it's played sometimes. I mean, I like to think of Mothership and Asteroid M now as kind of like Apox Celestial Tech. I don't use Celestial Tech every game with Apox, so I mean, it's just a matter of figuring out when you're going to bring it. I mean, the bright side of the nerf is it kind of frees up a card slot for other things. You don't feel obligated to bring Mothership or Asteroid every game. So my opponent, he plays 7 models. He's got Leader 23, Maverick, Domino, Deadpool, Weapon X, Bast, and Honey Badger. This is the deployment. I put Zemo in the middle because I want to grab this Skrull. Also, Zemo long move, he can go to either flank. Corvus and Proxima are going to double team one flank. I put them in the flank that I think they can deal with. In hindsight, I probably don't want to line up against Domino, but I don't know if I really have a choice because he has so many models to deploy. You can just go late. But getting Weapon X out of there is pretty good. And then Ghost Rider is going to play the other flank. Even though he can't score, his job is to slow the game down as much as possible. Clea's going to flip this home point and portal Corvus up for the round 1 play, which you'll see in a minute. He just has just spam, right? Like, there's just models everywhere, so. But yeah, no, I like his deployment, right? Like, Bass can grab this home point. Maverick has, he kind of has, like, fallback. Unfortunately, I don't have any energy attacks. Or, sorry, Ghost Rider hits on energy, so Maverick can't really fall back, so maybe not great there, but Domino's another good midline grab if you're going to grab something, So he, I win first prio actually, and I just pass because there's just like a million models on the table, so there's not really a reason for me to do anything. He goes with Bass, grabs the home point, so I pass again. Not really a reason for me to go. Corvus and Proxima's attacking is too valuable to just have them walk and grab a thing, and if like Proxima gets pushed or something, then she's probably gonna take a hit from Wolverine and Domino. It's not great. So he's just like fearlessly walking up and grabbing my stuff. Obviously, Honey Badger can grab things now. I don't really care about this. I think we just kill her, but it does put more pressure on my characters to roll well. All right, so Clea is going to walk onto my home point. She's going to flip it. And she's going to fire up the cube. Gaze into the cosmos. See if she takes damage. She does not. We'll flip the point. Looks good. Go forth Corvus. Corvus is really cool now if you go forth him because he has pursuit on his gun. You shoot something on the midline, he pursuits, and then you have 3 power. You Glaive's Edge, puts a bump. It gives you a bump now, so you bump onto the midline, and you get the blanks attack. So we're going to go forth Corvus around this barricade like such. I'm typically not a huge fan of Clea. It feels hard to play support models in MCP, but this list has felt really great. Playing 1 support model. The BO models just do so much damage that having 1 enabler feels really good. Normally it's Spectrum, but I wanted to bring Zemo for this scenario, this game, and like my affiliated pieces kind of locked me into playing Ghost Rider, so I had to play Clea this game, but yeah, normally you'd play Spectrum. Her Death Decree's cheaper. So Maverick is rolling. He's going to continue to not be moved by Skrulls. It's a bit annoying. So Ghost Rider is able to bump and double tap the Badger, which is pretty good because if Ghost Rider kills this guy, or kills Badger, I put charge online for Zemo as a leadership. You know, Badger's only got Def 2 and energy. Obviously, he's got the leadership. Weapon X leadership is a little better now. So he's probably rolling double 4 dice. Still feel good about it with Ghost Rider. Alright, so shooting Badger, she spent a token. My opponent's defense dice have been insane for the last week. I do 1 damage. Shoot her again. Roll 5 on it. Opponent's still spiking defense rolls. Badger alive on 1. She did not get health buffed. That's okay. Zemo's got charge on round 1 still. So Domino's going to pick up the other Skrull. As you can see, I've picked up no Skrulls this game. Just playing a little experimental, see how fast I can kill stuff. So Domino does get moved. This is really good for me. I just walk her into the Corvus Blender. So I'm going to activate Corvus because if I kill Domino for some due to dice, then Zemo gets charged. I don't have to use this card. So we'll just start with him. We shoot the Atom Splitter to guarantee Glaive's Edge. I just get 1 on it. Yeah, he burned a token on that too, so that's kind of nice. Get the Pursuit. We'll do the Glaives. Glaives onto the point. Can't explode crits because of Domino. My opponent's still spiking defense rolls endlessly. So I do 1 because of Pierce. We'll roll on the point while we're here. Get it. Weapon X can't really do anything, but move, try to flip, I guess. He misses it, so that's pretty good for me. Alright, so Proxima doesn't need to get on that secure now because I already control it. He doesn't really have any other models that can come try to roll on it. So we can just walk and use the stab with Proxima instead of the gun to place. Stab is slightly better for offense, makes power too. So 5 dice stab into Domino. Just Pierce. Actually do another damage. 23 is going to come flip this point. She gets it. Alright, it's time for Zemo to burn the card because I need this Badger to die right now. Moving up as far as I can because of fallback on his side. My opponent's still rolling a lot of defense, but dies barely. Pick up the thing. Don't get pushed. Give the reroll aura. Obviously, Zemo has to pay for the reroll aura now, but we have power leadership, and we can use it if we need it. We're going to move about here because Weapon X wants to be on the secure for his extra dice if we like don't kill him for some reason. That way, he's kind of can't really hit me, I don't think. So I'll hang out there and be done. My leadership doesn't trigger because Zemo's not Black Order, unfortunately. Forgot to flip, so we rewind that. Goes back to flip the point, and then he will walk forward after getting it. Alright, so I score 3 here. He scores, I think, 5. And a lot of this is just because Ghost Rider can't pick up the Skrull. Like, it would have been, if I just, like, had Juggernaut and another character, this would be a lot easier. So Ghost Rider rolls his crazy dice. This is like the one game I would actually like him to not be crazy, which he usually not crazies for me. But we're going to stay crazy, I guess. Alright, so Corvus is stabbing something. He is Stabbing a domino, it looks like. Reality gem, but I don't explode my crits. So I go to 4 into his 1, which actually kills him. So reality gem coming in clutch there. My leadership happens. He gets 2 tokens now due to the buffs for Weapon X. I'm gonna put the token down there. Obviously not playing Mothership anymore, so Corvus picking up things isn't nearly as bad. Alright, we're gonna Glaive Strike Wolverine because we can't... Really do not want Weapon X to activate into me. He just rolls too much dice. He's not that hard to kill. So he does lose a defense die being on the secure. And then, obviously, if you eat the token, he goes to defense 4. My Corvus continue to roll pretty awful. Just 4. So I only do 2 damage. We're going to Zemo reroll this because Corvus dice has a lot of value. Go up to 5. He blocks 2, takes 3. Yeah, definitely picking up the thing. We'll roll for the push. Don't get pushed. And then we'll activate Proxima. She's going to try to finish off this Weapon X. So we Spear Throw him. He can eat a token to go to defense 3, I believe. Roll pretty good on it. Yeah, so he's dead. We get a power for the leadership on everybody. We place... I'm going to try to shoot this Honey Badger. Proxima Spender got buffed and now shoots 7 dice, so... There's actually a reason to use it. Because before her stab was 5 dice pierce, which is essentially 6 dice, so... There's really not a whole lot of reason to use the Spender. But now, we could Spender Badger. Doesn't look like she has cover. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get close to Clea for the Death Decree. Otherwise, I would have done that. Badger using a token. We roll pretty horrible on it. Badger still spiking defense. We do 1. At least we get the status effects. Alright, Proxima's done. So this is kind of the Black Order thing, right? Like we've just executed 2 models and maintained priority. So, granted we're on a really fast clock due to the scenario, which is not ideal. But we still have Ghost Rider to go, who can slow the game down. So he's going to double move Badger. I mean, I guess this is fine. His other models aren't super at threat, and you might as well activate her, unless she's probably just going to die immediately. He also puts the Ankle Biter online. So the Zemo nerf's definitely real, since I had to pay for the reroll, plus the Master Swordsman costs 3 now, so normally I'd be able to just Swordsman this Badger. So maybe it's smart to not do the reroll, but I didn't know he's going to walk Badger in, so Zemo's just going to Sword Badger. Still rolling insane defense on Honey Badger. She's saved like 10 damage already. It's been unfortunate because I wanted to Master Swordsman this next attack with the Decree. So we're just going to spend her with the Decree now. 8. Roll pretty horrible. Well, average. Badger still rolling infinity blocks. 3 blocks on everything. Takes 1. And we just reposition away from Deadpool. I don't want to give him a scroll. That would be horrible. So we've effectively like collapsed the table. My flank's gonna win, and then his other flank, his Maverick and his X-23 aren't doing anything. So like the odds that Deadpool actually does something to my DR models is very low. So Deadpool tried to flip the point, he failed. This isn't Corvus. I forgot to roll 1 less for Ankle Biter, but it doesn't really matter. I take 1 regardless. Yeah, Deadpool's just done. He walked, tried to flip, and did 1 damage. Alright, Clea's gonna stare into the void, and the void stared back at her, so she takes 2 damage. We're gonna try to kill this Badger. I'm not in range 4, but he would need to block 2 on a terrain throw to live with this Badger. So probably just gonna throw her. So Clea's walking up. We're gonna throw the size 1 at Badger. She needs to block 2. And she does, because why wouldn't she? So there was a bit of a miscommunication here. X-23 ended up just double moving and flipping the point, my home point. Badger was alive at 1. She forgot to take bleed damage, which is why I pointed it out. So she ended up dying. But in hindsight, he forgot to also take healing factor after I watched the VOD back. So she should actually be alive on 1. So that matters, but it's not super important. You're going to see my Ghost Rider activates and basically gets nothing done. If Badger was alive, I would have just gone into her with Ghost Rider, and it actually probably would have been better for me because I would have got a leadership trigger. Instead, Ghost Rider essentially does nothing on his activation. We chains X-23 and just start shooting her. I don't know if this is correct. The problem is I can't shoot Maverick because then I give away priority. I probably should just teleport and try to shoot Black Panther off the table. But saving Ghost Rider for last is also not great because of because he can't flip points. And here we go with more defense spiking. 3 crits on X-23. So we're just shooting her again. Get 4 on it. More defense spiking. Takes as a reroll. Of course that converts, so take 1. Yeah, probably should have just went and hunt down Black Panther. In hindsight, he can't use the memory tokens. So our math to kill him is just much, much better. So I'm going to teleport range 4 to turn on the clapback for next round. In case any of this pile of models goes funky over here by Corvus, I can shoot them back. Maybe blood to spare them. So he just has a Maverick who's in outer space. This is the thing with map D, right? You can get refuse flanked easily. So he scores another 5. I get, I think, 3. Ghost Rider rolls his dice again, gains 3 power. He's choosing the survival Weapon X. I think that's fine. I mean, the thing with Weapon X is he gets way worse on his injured side, so it's a lot less of an issue. But yeah, we're playing Black Order, so Corvus is always priority activating. We're just going to try to remove this domino. So we dump Glaives into her. Roll pretty okay this time. She blanked out, which is really good. Finally. So she takes 4. So now I have 8 power. We just dump Glaive Spender now. I think we send it into Deadpool to potentially force sacrifice. And then I could probably hit Flurry even. If I hit the Flurry, we can clean up Domino. Obviously, still have Proxima left to go. We still have Reality Gem online. So this was into Deadpool. I pay Reality Gem, so I got 2 crits. Wild comes in, so we get the Flurry. So we got 5, 6, 7. Deadpool blocks 1. He's just dead. We make a power for everybody. The Flurry trigger goes into Domino. Finally, good dice. He finally stopped rolling blocks, so Domino dies. So now we've removed 2 models. We can't damage Weapon X, so we're not going to activate Proxima. We just call it good with Corvus. So Weapon X is declaring an AoE gainer into Corvus and Proxima. This is Proxima first. I use Martial Prowess. Martial's maybe not correct here, but I don't know. He rolled pretty well on it. Actually, no, he rolled too many dice. Yeah, Weapon X doesn't get extra dice on his injured side. He gets the AoE attack, so we have to re-roll that. Re-rolling it, he goes down to 2 hits, so I don't take any damage. He ends up getting Martial Prowess, which is honestly better for him because he can spend her now. I think he would have been able to spend her anyways, so not a huge deal. But I mean, if he does actually daze a character, I can shoot him back and I probably kill him. So the martial damage maybe helps. So this is into Corvus. He has 4, I have DR, so I'll take 2. Alright, he is spendering Corvus, I believe, now that he has power to do so. He spikes like crazy. I'm currently dying. He's got the trigger, so we recal this. Block nothing, but we removed all the triggers, and we stopped the death, so that's perfect. I take 3 damage. He ends up flipping the point with Logan. Healing factor. Alright, so Ghost Rider's got to slow this game down. So we're going to go dive him into this, into Maverick and Black Panther. And it looks like I can get range 3 on both of them while also getting range 4 on Clea, who now has power for Decree because of the leadership. So Ghost Rider is going to place 3 to there. Granted, we need to make sure we get 3 on Black Panther because of stealth. So we got everything. We're going to Decree a shot into Maverick. Just try to hit as big as possible to see if we get a 1-shot. Ghost Rider rolling pretty well. 7. I probably should have changed him first to get him off of the secure for the rerolls, because if this reroll converts, he'll survive as a health buff, but it doesn't get it, so he ends up getting one shot. Everyone gets a power for the leadership. Ghost Rider can't pick up the scroll, so we just put it on the ground so X-23 can't get it. So now we chains Ghost Rider. In hindsight, there's an argument I probably should have been spending more power faster on Ghost Rider, just to get him, try to get him into scoring mode to play the scenario. So that's maybe something to think about. So we chains him, we'll just shoot him. He's down to 2 dice. I roll 4 on it. He blocks 2 on 2, takes 2. Yeah, so his list just like can't fight me, right? Like nothing he has is really any threat to me. So X-23 is walking. She's gonna build her Zemo. I'm gonna Master Swordsman here because dying would be catastrophic. I don't know if that's correct, but we end up spiking a defense roll. He rolled pretty horrible, and it's mostly because Master Swordsman's so expensive now. Yeah, she healing factors. I messed up here in that I forgot that Logan explodes when he dies, which probably would have killed my Corvus. So that ends up getting forgotten by both of us. In hindsight, if I remembered that, we would have just patched up Corvus with Proxima and proceeded to do what we're about to do. Slight misplays, rules errors. So Clea's shooting Logan. He's got bad Mystic defense. Actually, no, he has 3 Mystic, but Clea's actually rolling really well. So he'll take 2 damage. Sorry, he blocked 3. Takes 1. So we're going to shoot Logan again. He's going to use a memory token. Clea spiking like crazy. Making up for earlier. 5. He only blocks 1. So he actually just dies to this. Oh, he actually recals here. Okay, we get a recal. Still roll okay on it. He was skull locked. So he just loses all of his blocks and still dies. That's insane. Okay. So yeah, this is where Weapon X would have exploded, and I should have patched up Corvus with Proxima here. So Black Panther's walking and beyond the point, so we move him somewhere else. I think I've been forgetting to take my defense reroll on strike team. He probably should have pounced into Corvus there, so that's probably a slight error. Yeah, so I definitely should have patched up Corvus here. So this is Proxima with Clea boosted stab into Black Panther. So we've got pretty good hit. Really good hit. 6 with Pierce. He's still spiking defense rolls. But he's incinerated. So just re-roll that. Still spiking defense rolls. But he gets pierced and killed. We get a leadership trigger. Can't one-walk to that thing, so... And I also don't control any of the pay-to-flips. So we might as well just flip the one that we're on top of. So double interact. That was for the pay-to-flip. This is for the scroll. Both good. He has no activations. We have a Zemo. Only get to flip one of these points, so we go flip the farthest one away. They'll move like such. Need Zemo to flip this, please. Great. Alright. Clawing back. So I score 5 to 11. He has 2. And we patch up Corvus on Zemo's turn, which I should have done much sooner. So with priority, he actually activates Maverick, and he's gonna go just grab this thing. I mean, that's maybe correct. It's not like I have any characters that can go get it, so I don't really know if you're at risk of not being able to get it. Obviously, Maverick could die, but yeah. So he just runs Maverick into the corner. All right, so now we just got to kill these 2 characters with Corvus Proxima. Okay, Glaive's attack into something. I probably should have sent this into Black Panther because he can't add dice with Black Panther. So I had 2 crits because of Reality Gem. So I go to 4, 5, 6 with Pierce. Takes 5. Now we do another Glaive Spender. I believe this is in a Panther. 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe this is in the Deadpool. Oh no, it was in the Panther. He's just spiking defense. So yeah, he takes 5. We activate Proxima to try to kill 2 1-health characters. I believe we're stabbing Black Panther. He sacrifices to Deadpool, which I'm fine with because we lose the rerolls. I don't actually know if the Weapon X leadership lets people add dice when you sacrifice. So that was a rules question I need to figure out. So Proxima's got 4 on it. Deadpool needs crit and reroll. No, he's just dead. Alright, he dies. We get a leadership. So we get Spender Money and Decree online. So we just 9 dice into Black Panther. And roll horrible on it. He spiked 3 on 2 because why wouldn't he? So, or 3 on 3, something like that. I don't know. So, sure. So that's actually pretty horrible for me. So this is a Black Panther spender into something. I also rolled pretty well in defense. I almost got the martial prowess. Let's definitely try to flip that first before you attack Proxima like that. This is into Corvus now. He misses, but he gets reroll all on this attack because it's the flurry trigger. I have a reroll from the secure that I finally remembered. I will take 1. We get bleed, doesn't matter. There's another Panther spender into something. Looks like Corvus. He rolled pretty whatever on it. Yeah, Chris don't come in, so who cares? That was an approximate. Okay, she takes 1. He's going to try to flip the points. He needs all 3 of them, but he does have rerolls. So does the reroll, needs both, and of course gets it, because why not? That's also pretty horrible for me. 9 dice attack, lives on 1, flips the point over me, 3 for 3. So thankfully Clea can just auto kill this Black Panther. We can just gaze in the void and throw him into the wall. But she doesn't have enough power to interact then. So if we go with Ghost Rider, we can kill the X-23 so she's not really a threat to anybody. And she can't flip points. In hindsight, maybe I should have chased down Maverick. I maybe was counting points slightly incorrectly. I mean, not really. Like, it kind of just comes down to, like, hitting 1 of 2 flips. So we place 2, and then we just drop the spender into X. Spendering her because she has fallback. We just kind of need to kill her now. So 1,000,000 successes on the Ghost Rider spender. She's dead. So we leadership everybody, which gives Clea the interact power that she needed. Unfortunately, Cosmic is not in range for the attack there because of stealth, so I maybe should have pre-measured that slightly better. So he has an action that's wasted. Alright, he just walks. Yeah, unfortunately, Clea has to come kill this guy because he flipped over my characters. So we gain 3 power, take 2, doesn't really matter. Throw Black Panther into the wall. He dies. Which clears up the space for me to land. Just need 1 on 2. And we miss it because that's MCP. So now Zemo just has to flip a point. And get it, we win. Miss it, we lose. And he gets it on 1, barely. So I end up scoring, I believe, 5 again, which was me at 16. And he gets 3. He goes to 4, goes to 15. Yeah, so my team was not good on this scenario. And my opponent's just, Jesus Christ, my opponent's defense dice are just insane the last week, it feels like. I know, I'm like sitting here complaining about dice, right? And I've killed like his entire team, but you have to understand Corvus and CGR, like with boosted attacks. Like everything should just be melting, which it kind of is. But yeah, Badger just like blocking 3 on 2 dice like multiple times. There's a couple rules errors here. Some of my unfamiliarity with Weapon X. My opponent also had some unfamiliarity with Weapon X, but it's alright. Close game regardless. You can see the new stuff. I think Black Order is really strong now. They're extremely fun to play. At least fun for the player. I don't know how fun they are to play against. But hopefully there's more counterplay in the game now than when they were dominant last time. Listen to Danger Imp. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.